I'm back for another stream. I thought I'd just play some guitar a bit for a couple of minutes, give people time to get onto the stream and stuff like that. It's got an annoying guitar strap in the way. Hang on. Let's piss that off. Yeah, give you a bit of time to get in. Practicing my dream catcher. Oh, might as well bring that up. Have an intro. Good way to test the volume levels. Cool. That should give you enough time to get in and be checking the guitar. Yeah, I like the guitar too. Just bring it back to this. The guys in the guitar store laughed at me when I bought this because I didn't play test it or anything. I just said I'll take that one, and I just chucked it on the counter and said, "Sell me this." And I was like, "Yeah, okay." I think they're expecting like a 10-year-old girl to buy it or something, but it's cool. It's a nice guitar. It's a good heavy metal machine. It's got just got the one pickup, no tremolo, and it's pretty easy to play. Yeah, it's good for any sort of fast playing sort of stuff. We can just sort of throw the guitar around. So it's good punk metal sort of guitar. Lots of fun. Anyway, that's enough of that. Let's actually do some talking about some things. I'll play more later if you guys want, if you have any requests, but we'll leave it for the moment. Yeah, I'll play some more heavy metal later if you want. What I'm going to talk about. Okay, so I did a... Oh yeah, let's talk about sidebar girls. Let's start off with that. So it's nearly October, so that means that Kyla's nearing the end of her run. So we're going to have a replacement for Kyla in a little while. And I looked at all the suggestions, and I think I'm gonna lunify K-Populous blog a bit more, because that seems to really annoy people and also amuse people. So we're going to go for Luna's Hustle. She's going to be the next sidebar girl. So you'll see that happen over the next week once I put the last video on for Kyla. So in about a week's time, or a bit less, they'll change over. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to I'm also going to turf out Sunghee, because she's Jui. I thought maybe Jui would be a good choice. You know, she was right up there. I thought, yeah, I got to do Jui, but then I saw Hassel starting to get more of the hate comments and stuff like that. And I thought, maybe it's Hassel. Also, Jui's had plastic surgery too, so I thought, that's, she's going to make herself, look prettier. I think Hassel's a better candidate because she probably hasn't had the surgery yet. So we'll stick her on. Also, Jui's also really popular now too. She doesn't really need as Hassel was, for those who were not familiar, in YG's reality show called Mix 9, Hassel was part of that, and YG just basically came out and said, look, you're an ugly bitch and you can't dance and you can't sing, what the fuck are you doing here? He said that a little bit nicer than that, but that's essentially what he said. And he pretty much just laughed at her. So I thought, well, she's a good candidate, she probably needs a bit of help. Because the things with the sidebar girls, as you've probably noticed, is that anyone who is a sidebar girl on K-Populous blog, they always come into extremely good fortune, and it enhances their lives greatly. And Julia doesn't really need that; she's doing pretty good. She can just brush off the hate comments and stuff like that, no problem. But Hassel might need a bit of help, so I think I'll go help her out. And Sunghee here. She's not really relevant to K-pop anymore because she's not really doing anything in MBK now. I don't know what's happened to her, but she might be doing acting or whatever. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even follow these people. But so I'm going to turf her out and I'm going to put Chu in there because she's highly requested, and she's starting to become part of the conceptual continuity of the blog. So that's going to happen. In fact, I might even do that now. You can actually watch how I do this. It's not very difficult. So replace image. Alright, there's my Hustle pictures. I know, right? I mean, Hustle is, she's not ugly. So, but she's, been given a hard time, so. I got two images of Chu that I can go with. Here's one. I think that's a good one. The other one, there's another one that I've got as well, which is that one. But I think I like the first one. I'll just change sung here to chew. So that should now take straight away, and yeah, there we are. No, she's not really my type, to be honest. I think she's a little young too, to be honest. I did do the buyer's companion, and I actually told you who I like in Luna, and basically Luna's all about Eve's in, as far as attraction goes, if you ask me. Hassel's 21, really. Wow, it doesn't look it. But I mean, yeah, she's okay, but yeah, Eve's is more my type. Eve's is like silly with curves, more curves. So there you go. So that's sidebar stuff. So I'll get around to that, and I'll do the post, which has got the big list of all the links that were in Kyla over the year. So you'll get that post probably, I don't know, sometime over the coming week. Next thing I want to talk about is Australian Sana. Australian Sana, Sully from FX, who is also here. So yeah, Australian Sana is someone who I've liked her content for a very long time. Specifically two individual things that I really liked that she did. One was the her video about FX and why they don't have a fandom.
Red Velvet fan.
And there she is talking about it. You can watch the video yourself. And it's really, really good. Even though they did end up getting a fandom, they only end up getting one in the end because the whole game of FX sort of changed towards the end. So, she also used to go by the name Infinitely in Spirit, and she still goes by that name on some of the social networks. The other thing that she really liked that I did was Tsuyu Dub, which is fantastic.
Hello, all you dried up cum stains.
And yeah, and I'm sure you've all seen that, but if you haven't, we'll make sure you watch it. And she's just got a generally good sense of humour, and she's pretty switched on kind of girl. So I thought it would be good to have some stuff on my blog which wasn't just my own opinion. So and I've been thinking that it would be good to have her do some stuff of some nature, but she didn't want to actually start blog writing because it's a lot of time involved in that, and she doesn't really have a lot of time. And I didn't also really want to dilute the blog too much in terms of it being about the sort of things that I have that I'm interested in. So I thought having her on as sort of like almost like an interview / guest might be a cool thing. So I basically did an interview with her. It took about half an hour, and she talked about a bunch of stuff. And next time I'm just gonna pull topics out of the suggestion box that I put on that interview post, and we'll talk about them and stuff like that. And it should be good. She's a bit different to me. I mean, she's obviously a lot younger. She's a bit more woke or whatever. So she's got some different opinions on things, and I think that'll work out kind of well. It'll make some good discussion points, and I think it'll be really interesting. So hopefully you enjoy that when the next post comes along, but that probably won't be for a little while yet. A couple of months at least. But I really like doing that post, and she's pretty cool. And get on her Twitter. Twitter's pretty popular, so you should get on there and follow her. She's got some good stuff. So yeah, I'm really happy about how that turned out. Does she think that your readers are white supremacists like AJ does? I don't know. Look, I don't think there's too many white supremacists who are into K-pop, to be honest. You know, I think if I was a white supremacist, I'd probably be into some, I don't know, white person music, whatever that is. Don't think I'd be too interested in Asian pop, but there you go. That's just me. What else do I have to say this week? I don't know much is happening news-wise. I've got Asian Junkies thing up here. Yeah, maybe country and western. Although that wasn't even really a white style to begin with anyway. Country and western sort of comes out of the blues to some degree. Not much really happening in the world. Except this Kang Sung-hoon dude who seems to be... I'm not even watching or following these scandals about this dude. I don't even know what he's been doing. I looked at the Asian Junkie post about him, the first one, and he was just like, he'd done like about 10 things wrong or whatever. So I was just like, yeah, whatever, I can be fucked reading all that. Nothing much else is happening in the world. What was I actually going to talk about? I think there's one other thing. Random shit. Survey results. Yeah, I kind of already discussed those, didn't I? But the survey results got published, so that's kind of cool. As usual, I spent many hours of my life helping people with their problems, which is fine. I don't mind doing it, and yeah, I've got another chance to see Dean. But I'm not going to see Dean because Asian Junkie specifically says in this post that Asian Junkies is not responsible for travel or lodging. So, you know, I live too far away. I'm not going to pay, you know, thousands of dollars to catch a flight to America and get some hotels just so I can see Dean. I mean, if Asian Junkie sprung for the flights and offered me to crash at his house, you know, sleep on his couch or something, then yeah, I would calmly accept a Dean ticket. But you know, he's got to bring Dean a bit closer to me, I think, if he's going to insist that I pay for all my travel expenses. So anyway, yeah, I spent a whole bunch of time helping people out, which I don't mind doing because, you know, I know that when I was a little teenager in my 20s, I was, you know, a little shithead basically. I probably needed all the help I could get, and I certainly wish that there was some random blogger that I could have just written to and gotten some advice on how to sort out my fucking life. Maybe we wouldn't fuck things up quite so bad. But yeah, so I certainly feel for anyone who's sort of young and struggling with life, so I try and help people with different things. And also just answer questions and stuff. And there's a cat video as well. So, that box she's in is actually just right over there. She likes to sleep in there sometimes when I'm doing my thing in this room. Just sort of follow me around. And I really loved your pictures. There's some good pictures. That's Keanu Reeves, I think. Yeah, some very good photoshoppers, and I couldn't use all the pictures because there are a lot. But I think I picked the best ones out. The massive printer. Actually, I don't know. My boss gave it to me. He just sort of said, "You want a printer?" So I said, "All right." He said, "Just take it home." I mean, he might want it back one day, but I haven't actually been using it because I've got another printer over there which works fine, and this printer over here is also a scanner which I use a fair bit. Whereas this printer, I don't think scans. So when that one dies, I'm probably just going to throw this one down the stairs, fuck scanning off for a while and use that for a while until I really need them to scan it. But yes. It's an anchor. Yeah, it's not very heavy. It wouldn't be a very good anchor. But yeah, the printer, it works. Last time I knew about it, but I haven't really fired it up at my home. Might be all out of date and stuff. I don't know. I don't do lots of printing from home. So you know what? It went down pretty popular last time, so I might do a bit of roundup, and you guys can watch me. And because I haven't heard any of the songs this week yet, haven't had time. It's been a really busy week, just working a lot and various other stuff. So I might do that. That'd be good. And if I get bored of that, I don't know, I'll play some heavy metal or something. Let's check out some songs. Alright, so I'm going to start off with what's the date going to be? It'll be the... Am I going to do plagiarism fun times too? Yeah, not this time. Don't really have anything I want to cover. I mean, I know there's a lot of stuff going on, but there always is. And I just don't really care about any of it. I only really do those when they go really... when one of those situations gets really big. Because it's just my least favourite type of post to do. Oh yeah, stream questions, I forgot. The reason I forgot is because I only had like one. I got a few. Someone's added a few more since I had a look. Scenario, you're a 17-year-old member of a K-pop girl group who just had their first hit song within the last month. You have a secret boyfriend who's another artist at your agency. Your dorm roommate and group members obsessed with the optics of the group amongst both your fans and the general public when she's not exercising or practicing. What? Hang on, I've just got to read that again. She finds out about your boyfriend, so speaking of them, I don't know what damages the group's reputation is. What? If you're going to do a streamed question, try not to make it like fucking chess, man. She finds out about your boyfriend that's begging you to dump him. She's afraid it might damage the group's reputation and use to public knowledge. Especially so since your group is now tasting risks. She offers you unlimited access to her body as an incentive. She promises nothing will be off the table as long as it's just between... Yeah, I don't even know. Be hard for me to relate to is A, I'm not female, B, I'm not a lesbian. C, if I was in a K-pop girl group, I probably would find a hideous experience anyway. I probably want to leave. So I wouldn't necessarily care if there was a scandal or not. So it's not really a question that's possible to answer because it's dependent on about 5 or 6 different factors that just I can't relate to whatsoever. So just going to skip it. Can you please play Smells Like Teen Spirit on guitar? Yeah, sure. I'll just kill the crazy distortion here. Just move it to something a bit more grungy. That's probably a bit more like it. Smells Like Teen Spirit's a pretty easy song to play. It's just those 4 chords: F, B flat, A flat, D flat. It's just, and you can do it as, if you don't like bar chords, you can do it as like power chords if you want. With just the 1, 2, 3, right? Hi there, how you going? And yeah, it's not super hard. I mean, Kurt Cobain's a pretty shitty guitarist. That's your bridge part, and that's pretty much all the rhythm in the whole song. And there's that bit, and then there's a guitar solo in it as well, isn't there? And that just sort of vocals. It's kind of an anti-guitar solo because it doesn't actually do any soloing. He just actually follows his own vocal melody exactly. I'll just try and. I've never learnt it. Something like that. So yeah, pretty basic. It's pretty beginner guitar stuff. Everything. Nirvana's a good group to learn the guitar songs of if you are a beginner, because nothing in there is hard or even intermediate. Just easy all the way through. It's easy, basic stuff, but you know, it's good practice for, you know, guitar noobs. Yeah, definitely. So yeah, sorry about forgetting the string questions before, but yeah, there weren't that many. Are you excited for daylight savings starting this week? No, I hate daylight savings. It's fucking stupid. Since you can't see red and green, is Christmas time being like? I can see red and green. It's just that the red and green that I see is different to the red and green that you see. The best way I can describe it, without knowing what you see, because, you know, I can't see colour and you can, is to say that red always looks like it's in the background, and green always looks like it's coming forward. So if I see there's a pattern with lots of red and green in it, I see the green really easily, and I find it really hard to see the red. But I'll see the green even more than I see everything else. So yeah, I don't know. I've never really heard anyone talk about it quite like that, but that's my experience anyway with it. And Are Your Vocations is exciting, and here's a link. I'm sure there's something lame. Woman on vacation reportedly finds dead tortoise in her vagina. Yeah, that's not very interesting. I don't know. Stranger things have happened, man. So there's the string questions. I think everything after that is, yeah, the Christmas stuff. I'm pretty sure I've done that already. So thanks for leaving those. And yeah, next time we'll do them a bit earlier. But that's alright. I had the guitar to play, so it was alright. Alright, so now what I might do is I'll go back to writing roundup. Is going to be the 10th, 2nd of the 10th? No, it's actually the 1st. So this usual sort of intro. Alright, let's go find some songs. Now I'm going to start off with, I'm going to go Asian Junkie and just pull all the songs out of that, because sometimes he picks up stuff where I'm not subscribed to the channel, so it's a good way to find out new channels. There's not even any music on here, Jesus Christ. The whole page and no music. Type alert release. Oh yeah, so it is. Thank you. I'm sure I would have found that eventually. Where am I? There we go. So nothing on the first page because Asian Junkies is like, bitch. Let's Dreamcatcher doing a cover. I don't really care about that. Allegro Cantabile. He's really behind the 8 ball there. That song came out ages ago. Dance practice stuff. Fan cam stuff. He's got no fucking songs here. What's he doing with his life? Oh, here's one. Breaking Down provides Japan with taste of Day 6 at their best. Well, we'll have a look. Well, at least it's got some tempo. Jeez. I'm just going to pop that up on YouTube.
It's not the world, but it's me that's near the end. Losing you is losing everything I had. It's been a while since I've noticed the first breath.
Song's not that great so far. I mean, if this is a Western rock artist, I wouldn't like it. Yeah, it's not that good. I mean, it's better than the usual. It just sounds like your normal sort of, I don't know. Oops, I just fucked the link up. Right, let's go back to where I was. Turn it down as well. The song's not that great. Also, because it's a Japanese song, the chances of me actually finding the music for it are very slim. So I'm just gonna put it in the bonus songs category for now. If I find the music for it, I'll move it back. Let's just see if it does anything different for the break. Alright, so I got a guitar solo. Pretty unexciting one. Alright, so in the last course, it's not going to do anything different from here, following a pretty generic format, so I'll just stop it there. Let's see if there's any other music. Excuse me. And we're back to the 23rd, so we've already gone back a week. So fucking Asian Slack Ass has only written about one song in the whole week, and it wasn't even a fucking Korean language song. So did anything even come out? I'm just going to go to my YouTube subscriptions and have a look. I got Tiffany Huang with Teach You. I hope this is better than her other song, Over My Skin or whatever it is. That song was just fucking awful. So hopefully this is a little bit better. Can't see how it'll be worse, but we'll check it out.
I knew when I met you there was trouble inside. Got so wrapped up in all your charm, I missed the girl in your eyes. And looking back, it really shouldn't come as much a surprise that I would catch you double dipping. You were slipping.
The two girls on either side of her look more like Girls' Generation members than she does. That looks like Yo-Yeon, and that looks a bit like Soo Young, and that one in the middle doesn't look like Tiffany at all, and that's what I'm going to write in the review, because that's a more interesting observation to me than probably anything in the song so far. But I'll keep the song playing while I write that, and then if anything actually happens in the song, I'll talk about it.
Don't go playing hard. Shouldn't have to tell you that part. But I'm with you, mate. With your little games, baby, you gon' learn. If you mess with me, you get hurt. Ow. Didn't your mother teach you not to play with fire? 'Cause you red-handed, should've been a better liar. I'll make you burn like the ashes of a cigarette. Didn't your mother teach ya? I'll be the one to teach ya. Went on a shopping spree with your credit cards. I met a stranger on the street, gave him the keys to your car. Took all your stuff, I packed it up and left it out in the road. I used to love you, now I'm busy pouring bleach.
I don't know if she's had work done or what. I mean, it could just be TV. I mean, she's styled very differently to how she usually is. She's never really had this sort of look before. And yeah, so who knows, but she certainly doesn't look like Tiffany usually does. I've never seen this microphone before. I don't know what it is. But I'm pretty certain she's holding it wrong. Actually, definitely. Because she's grabbing it by the actual mic, the bit that picks up the sound. It's a bit like me doing this, right? Here's a microphone. So yeah, you've got like a handle, and she's sort of grabbing it like that. That's sort of what she's doing. It's not ideal. It's not missing half of anything. It's just an unusual design. Yeah, okay, so I know exactly what that microphone is, and it's if we look at this particular picture here, just just thinking, do I have anything like it? Not really, but alright, so here's a microphone. Let's pretend this is a microphone, and this is a bit that I'll use this actual microphone again. It's probably better if I do, unless I've got another one. Maybe I've got, if I'm really lucky, I've actually got another microphone I can use just for this demo. Yeah, here we go. Oh my god, this zip is fucked. Come on, zipper. Here we go. So I've got a couple of microphones in here. So, alright, so here's a microphone. This is like an old Shure microphone. It's a bit like the SM57, but it's like a radio version with a switch on it. So with a microphone, this is the part that you sing into, right? So if you're using this correctly, you're singing like that. So Tiffany's basically a microphone sitting in the stand, and it's sort of pointing this way. So because that square mesh bit is actually the bit she's supposed to, that's sort of facing upward. That's the bit she's supposed to be singing into. So instead of having it like this, and so she's actually pointing up like that. Now I'm not that surprised that she doesn't know that, because no K-pop singer would ever use a microphone like that for an actual performance. It's like a vintage microphone. It's like some really old piece of shit, and they don't use those anymore, generally speaking. And also the other thing you got to keep in mind is that these part of the reason why I did that whole Shure 55 post and talked about microphones is because what this demonstrates is that these idols are not really singers, right? Because they don't really know basic stuff about singing, like where to sing into the microphone. I mean, that's pretty basic shit. If you're a singer who just does gigs around town, and you're a professional singer in any city in the world, you know at least the very basics of how a microphone works. You might not necessarily know everything about how they work, but this is a bit I sing into. It's just basic knowledge. So the fact that most idols don't know that, and most music video directors don't know that, just shows you how far divorced the world of being an idol is from the world of being a singer. And that's why all this sort of obsession about vocals and singing that people have in K-pop is just so fucking stupid, because you're assessing people on criteria that's just so irrelevant to what they actually do. So anyway, moving on. Not sure why she's setting the dude on fire. But that's a bit rude, isn't it? Man, if I did a music video for myself and I set some chick on fire, I think people would be like, "Oh, that's a bit problematic." But it's Tiffany, so she's allowed to do it. She's allowed to murder some dude. So yeah. Anyway, whatever. So that's that. By the way, the song sucks. I think she might have actually got a worse song than Over My Skin, whatever it's called, which is a pretty fucking shit song too. So let's move on. So let's scoop up all these Nugu songs that I've never heard of and have a listen to them. Joy Park, I'm still what? Or is he just still? Does it just mean he's motionless? Wow, that looks stupid. Is this the whole video? Just this fucking... Yes, it is! It's the whole video is this fucking ugly Roman bust or whatever it is. That blows my mind a bit. So what's his name? Joy Park. Sounds pretty. Yeah. $1.95. I'm not sure what you're talking about. I'm just gonna let this play. I'll be back in 20 seconds. I'm back. My day's good, thanks for asking. This song's pretty shit. And yeah, it's not going to do it. It's just, alright, it's done 2 verses, 2 choruses. The budget for this novel's only 5, yeah, maybe. Oh, they had a bit of a... Here, listen to that. A bit of a filter going on. A bit exciting, guys. Don't blow me away too much with your effects, man. Anyway, that's that song. That's pretty much ended. Now I've got Isle Quim. Isle Quim? Shoo Shoo Shoo. Let's check this out. Another budget ass video. Another blob. Is it rap? I guess. This is all drawings and shit, so this actually would have taken a bit of time. It's quite terrifying thought, actually. Pretty low frame rate here, guys. I guess if it was a higher frame rate, it'd take them even longer to do this shit though, wouldn't it? But then everyone, all cartoons these days are really low frame rate. It's a fault of like anime. anime is just all that Japanese anime stuff has just got really shit frame rates, and they just cut every conceivable corner they can while making the shit. With the exception of Miyazaki, everyone else is just the latest animation, and it's really funny because that shit is really loved by people who are really into computer games, and they really just chuck a shit fit whenever they don't get 60 frames a second in their computer game, right, or 100 frames a second or whatever. They're all so concerned about their computer games being super smooth, but as soon as they watch cartoons, they're happy to put up with like 1 frame per second. So it's really weird. Incredibly boring song. Alright, let's go to... This one's just come up as the up next, so we'll go to that. Oh no, that's March, so I've probably looked at it before. Just... Alright, what else looks interesting? Kisses, 24-hour store. Alright, let's check that one. July. Okay, so this has taken a while to hit the channel. But I definitely haven't covered this, so I don't remember it at all. She looks bored, just like me. Especially there. That's just like that shot just totally sums up how I feel about this music so far. I mean, I get the whole thing about frame rate affecting how fast you can respond, that's true. But then how come people don't have that same standard for Japanese animation? Oh, she's trying to dance a bit there. Yeah, so this song's not really going anywhere, is it? Yeah, it doesn't change. Yeah, fuck off, woman. Alright, someone dropped a link. This is probably something. It's pretty cool so far. It's not quite roly-poly. It's the wrong time period. It's pretty cool. I like this. They've really tried to make it as 80s as possible. Reminds me a bit of Snooper's Platonic Love in that sense. And they don't quite have the budget of Snooper, so they're having to sort of settle for some tacky clothes and filter effects for the most part, but and the synthetic drums. It's alright. It doesn't really jump out, but I mean that's that's listenable. It's pretty good actually. What the fuck is the song called? The group called Sugar Tin. Probably the only thing really wrong with it is that the production is a bit dull. Once again, there's not much happening backings wise, I suppose, but it's alright. It's pretty good actually. It's oh yeah, this one came out, didn't it? This is like Red Velvet and WJSN, I think. Oh no, it says it's got Sinby in it. So it's Red Velvet and Girlfriend, or maybe it's all of them, I don't know. Oh, thanks for that. Thanks for the breakdown of who's in it. So this song is really not that great, but it is produced really well. It's kind of like the opposite of the other one. The previous song sort of had pretty dull, dreary production, but it was actually a really good song. And this is just a really well put together song, production wise, but just really uninteresting melody wise. Just too much R&B wanking around. It's got a cool beat and stuff, and it's just put together, but it's just like, this chorus is just nothing here. He's gone to sit over on the bag. So yeah, it's a bit dull. I'll probably change and edit these reviews a bit more later on, but I'm just putting down my basic thoughts, and I may or may not add more to it. Was there anything? Did I? Oh yeah, I did too. Soyeon's the other one from G Idol, who just yeah. Does anyone even give a fuck about G Idol really? They're supposed to be this huge group or whatever, but they're just so not. So far, I mean, they've got 2 songs. They're both really crap. Yet they're winning all the brand rankings and all this sort of stuff. Very strange. So I think there's a bit of CG or whatever going on there. These songs came out last week. See, this song's boring. She's asleep. She's just gonna have a snooze now. Let's go back to subscriptions. No. It's just something comes up in my recommended. The empty North Korean hotel. I get a lot of stupid stuff in my recommend because I'm always browsing various things, and it's really, really annoying. I fucking hate YouTube's recommended videos, to be honest. It really annoys me because, you know, if I want to watch just like, it really contributes to the whole bubble effect that people have with social media now. Like, if I watch like one political video that's either, you know, that might be, say, very conservative, then I go bombarded with 50 other fucking YouTube videos that are all very conservative. Or if I watch one that's very non-conservative, very sort of progressive, then I'll get another 50 that are exactly like that. And it's just like, fuck, you know, just let me have a bit of variety. Or, you know, there's a few things I'm really interested to look up on YouTube, but I'm kind of scared to, because once I do, I know I'm going to it's going to fuck my YouTube recommendations up. So it's even more irrelevant shit. Sometimes I just want to watch one thing and then go back to watching other completely different shit. You know, and YouTube just doesn't respect that at all. Luhan, The Moment. Oh my god, it's a ballad. Piano ballad from Luhan. Will I be able to sit through this? This is the most I've actually seen his face on camera for a while. Yeah, see, this fucking empty North Korean hotel is still here. I don't give a fuck about the empty North Korean hotel, but it's there because about a week ago I watched some other video about North Korea, and now this fucking thing thinks I want to watch North Korean videos all the time. I don't. I watched one. I'll probably watch another one 6 months from now. In the meantime, fuck off. But YouTube, it's bollocks. Yeah, well, a lot of things are more interesting than this song. Oh my god. What's it called? The Moment. It's not going to do anything interesting, is it? The best thing that could happen to this song is maybe, you know, we get a few more instruments kick in. We'll just see if that happens. Yeah, same old. Yeah. Alright, that was boring. Yeah, you need a few drinks to get you through this roundup. Mace Wonder going. Let's have a look at this. Mace Wonder. Don't know who that is. Doesn't matter. Are serious with that dance? Yeah, I agree. Harpyeong's the best song we've got in this bunch. Let's hope we get a better one, but I don't think we will. Yeah, they just look very bored, don't they? Sort of like that dude from Happy Mondays. Yeah, it's just going to do the same thing. Fucking hell. Kuru, The Nighttime. Let's check this out. Hang on, there's another one by Mace Wonder. Does that mean that... Auto-tuned voice is a bit horrible. Yeah, I think Kurt would be struggling at this point. He'd be loading the shotgun and be putting the chair against the door. It's not going to do anything different, is it? Yeah. People get all caught up in, oh, this is a song of the year and stuff like that. The year's not, there's a few months left in the year. And I notice K-pop fans now, they get really keen on a song in 1 week, and then 2 weeks later they've moved on to some other song. Anyone who thinks the Wow thing is song of the year, I challenge you to name off the top of your head 10 other songs that you thought were pretty good this year. And you probably can't, even though you probably freaked out about how great those songs were at the time too. That song's crap. Let's move on. Let's check this person out who I've never heard of. Not a very exciting start. Nice squid. Sometimes the indie channels will come up with stuff which is really, really good. So they're always worth checking out, but most of the time that's not the case, so. And it could get good. I'll give it a bit more time. It just hasn't really got to the chorus yet. If it's got a kick-ass chorus, that might save it. It's not too bad. It's not too good either. Move it on a bit. Remember Me by Oh My Girl, I already looked at about a week or two ago. That's in a previous roundup. The roundups are very up to date. Yeah, this is not doing anything for me really. 1 star, how old is this? Okay, I think I might have already looked at that, so I'm just going to get rid of it. Alright, here we go. What's this one? It's alright actually. I mean, they might blow it in the chorus, we'll see, but it's not too bad to start off with. Yeah, I don't know what this is either. Why are they in a band and then doing idol stuff, and why are there two names? Stars of a 1 year debut project, I Shall Debut. Okay, so it's RBW, their first boy group. That's a Mamamooth label, isn't it? It's alright actually. It's actually better than Day 6's song, even though it's not as heavy or as fast. It's MAS. I don't know them. Yeah, this isn't too bad. I mean, I wouldn't listen to this by choice, but compared to the most of what we got this week, it's alright. Haven't listened to any of the PD48 songs yet. Well, have they got any videos for anything yet? If the minute they do actual music video for a song, I'll review it, but they haven't. I'm not going to just go on the TV appearance stuff. I don't care. Why is Amber's white noise always the next video? Stop doing that to me, SM. What's next? Jew Sisters. Yeah, when I don't care about the fucking TV shows. You know, Produce 48 and Produce 101 and Produce 562, all that stuff can suck my dick. They come out, they debut, they come out with a song, they debut, they have a music video, I give a fuck then. Until then, I don't give a fuck. Anyway, let's have a look at this Jew Sisters, which sounds a bit kind of weird and creepy actually. Wow, she's a wild woman. I already know I'm going to write in the review. Fuck the song. I'll just if you and I'll actually just write this in here as well while I'm talking about it. Yeah, if she was living in Australia, this chick could be dead already, because you don't pick up shit that looks like this around Australia, because it's probably like a stonefish or something and it'll just fucking kill you. you know, I know they're trying to look all romantic with the hearing the ocean in the shell, but I'm just thinking about some creature coming out of there and fucking stabbing her in the eyeball. Yeah, I'm doing the roundup on the actual stream, because you know, why not? And just looking at various stuff. And the song's not very interesting. It's just sort of kind of bland, acoustic-y sort of strumming stuff. It's nursery rhymey. It's not horrible. It's not offensive or anything. It's just kind of cruisy. I mean, there are worse songs that sound like this. I mean, pretty much every single song by Pung Ding E is far worse than this. But every single song by J-Rabbit's worse than this. But it's still not a very good song. It's just kind of bland. Korea loves this sort of bland, boring rubbish. So much stuff like this comes out of Korea. Then the reason why Korean pop's become so big and pop from other countries hasn't is because pop from other Asian countries, the songs are even more like this. Just fucking running around in the grass. It's weird how they just like pretend to be real fascinated by really simple things. Like pointing at the tree, oh, it's a tree. Just fucking. They're like 5 years old or something. Jesus. Just cringe, really. Anyway, yes, they can shut up. Alright, next one. Shirts Boy Frank, Acid Rain. That sounds different. He looks rather upset. He's gonna have to. Hope he doesn't start mumble rapping. Okay, it's. Stay on the page. Yeah, he's recommending me Cinema Sins. Cinema Sins is fucking shit. It's terrible. They fuck up all the time. They get half the facts wrong about, you know, they clearly watch it to try and find as many things wrong with the films as they possibly can, without actually watching the whole fucking film from start to finish to see if they're actually right about whether those things are wrong. They misunderstand the plot half the time. CinemaSins is a fucking terrible channel. Don't watch it. It's just garbage. And they don't even get basic stuff right half the time. It's amazing. It's contributing to the dumbing down of movie criticism. This song's very boring. He spends the whole song looking like he just hates his life, and I think that's how I'm going to feel if I listen to any more of it, so I'll just keep moving on. Yeah, I guess you could say CinemaSins is more like a comedy channel if it was actually funny, which it's not. They've got no real sense of humour. It's just crap. I feel sorry for anyone who actually laughs at CinemaSins. Wugotsa. Is that how I'm supposed to pronounce it? Is she pretty? I like that. I know I'm pathetic. Yes. We know too. Now stop. Stop the song. This song's boring. It's typical sort of funk pop sort of stuff. Yeah, really not interesting. Yeah, except Zero Punctuation is actually funny. I mean, there are things about Zero Punctuation I don't agree with in terms of his actual opinions of games, but he is, to his credit, he at least does have a sense of humour that works. That's very Australian, actually, even though he's a Brit. He lives in Australia, and you can tell from the humour. Whereas CinemaSins just is flat out not funny. Zero Punctuation moved to the US, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I guess, look, I'm sure there's more career paths in the United States for people in computer games media. I mean, I don't really know much about it. It's not my field, but professionally, but I mean, the US is really the place to be for any sort of cultural media, money making. Yeah, right, this sounds boring. Let's just find where I was in the thing. I mean, I don't really know why I'd have to move, because it's just doing it over the internet, but who knows, maybe he's opening up some other doors for him or something like that. Floppy. Ogam Entertainment's a real new channel. I like the bass sound actually, because it's a bit distorted and weird. She looks awkward. Yeah, she reminds me of Peter Garrett, the way she moves. Song's alright. I mean, it's not great, but it's... But, like, sonically, it's alright. It might even grow on me. Obviously, when I do these roundups, these are just my opinions on the first time hearing the song. These scenes with her walking with the graffiti on the wall remind me of CSS's City Girl, which is one of my favourite songs, and Love Fox and CSS just looks fantastic in that video, and she looks totally the opposite of this woman in terms of awkwardness. Like this girl just looks like she's doesn't quite know what to do, and she's all very, very reserved in her movements. But whereas Love Fox is the total opposite. I'll actually bring up that song and that scene so you can see what I'm talking about. Love Fox is great. She if I was Brazilian pop, if I was B-Popalypse, she'd be number one on my bias list. She's cool. Especially around this time, which is about 2010, 2011. And this song was from the last album of CSS, which was actually any good. Because after this, their main songwriter just sort of quit the band. And then they never really did anything good after that. I'll just forward to the bit. Here's the scene I'm talking about here. Better looking graffiti too. And she just, engages directly with the camera, exudes a lot of confidence. And the song even has good lyrics too, which is unusual for a pop song. Anyway, so on. So yeah, just sort of give you a bit of a taste of some more quality music. Now we can get back into the new Korean pop releases, which are probably mainly going to all be shit. But yeah, I've been going for a while. But Roundup takes ages for me to do. I mean, it actually takes me less time to do it when I'm streaming it than it takes me to do it when I'm not streaming it, because when I'm streaming it, just to make it a bit more interesting, I sometimes cut the songs short, whereas when I'm not streaming, I listen to absolutely everything all the way through all the time. Whereas I'm trying to sort of at least be a little bit entertaining, and to do that I've got to cut some of these fucking boring songs in half, because honestly Anyway, I mean, if I wasn't doing this, I'd probably just be playing computer games or some shit, or playing the guitar. So, whatever. Yeah. So I hope you guys are being entertained. I'll keep going until we've got enough songs for the roundup. But I'm just going to piss this one off, and we'll get back to, because there's hardly any songs, like, because the roundup's based on the radio show, right? That's why I have a roundup, is because before I do my radio show, I've got to find all the songs and find out what's actually come out, so then I can go look for those songs and play them on air. And it's a time-consuming process. And I thought, well, I might as well just do a blog for that. Because, you know, it'd be interesting for you guys, and it's taking up my time anyway. It doesn't take up that much extra time for me to actually put the blog post together. It's actually the listening to the songs that takes the time, and I do that anyway. So it's just a way for me to give you guys a bit of extra content. And it's now come to the stage where Roundup's actually the most popular part of my blogging, which I really didn't expect. And it's really a bit baffling to me, because as you can see when I do this, I really write the reviews in about 5 seconds flat. And yeah, but people dig it for some reason. I don't know why they care about my opinion so much. They really shouldn't. But I think a lot of people just want to know what the new songs are, and they don't necessarily care what I think anyway, which is fine, and it's actually probably really healthy. So, you know, if that's the way people are consuming it, then that's good. That's a good thing. Let's check out this one. Monotonic Nostalgia. Any song called Nostalgia is big red flag. It's probably going to be boring shit. Because nostalgia in general is a boring concept. Yeah, it's going to be boring. I'll let it run, but it's it's just going to be that fucking schmaltzy, syrupy crap. Kim Kibum, I know that name. Yeah, this song's exactly as boring as I thought so far. Yeah, it's not doing much. Now the question is it going to become a power ballad with big drums and stuff? Oh, here we go. Yeah, it's very boring. Yeah, it's like power ballad. It's boring as fuck. I did not get into K-pop to listen to music like this. If someone told me that K-pop had so much music like this in it, I would have just fucking not even got into it in the first place. Rust, Groove It. What's called Groove It? It might have a groove, let's hope. Alright, we're starting off with Rhodes keyboard. That's not a good sign. I've got some girl dancing. I guess this is all the video is going to be, is this chick dancing. Her movements really don't match the song at all. She looks like she's dancing to a song which is like way better than the one we're hearing. Oh, actually, we finally get to look at the dude who sings. Oh, there he is again. He's in it for about 5 seconds. Again, he's getting a bit more airtime now, but yes, fucking horrible song. But yeah, I mean, her dancing's quite good, but she just seems like she's dancing to the wrong song. I reckon if we let's try a bit of an experiment. We'll yeah, alright, here's Eve's new. Alright, let's put this song on. And we'll play this song and we'll have the dancing from the chick. Doesn't it fit much better? I've improved it heaps. You get the idea. So it actually fits a lot better. Not perfectly, but certainly better. So that's what I mean. That's a perfect example, right, of what I was talking about. You see, I don't just make stuff up. Feel Good, The Farmer's Life. That sounds like a porn. Sounds like a redneck porn. Let's check it out. Probably not going to be as interesting as that, but we'll see. Off to a good start. 삼천리 화려경수 너라는 농부의 섭씨 always digging in my heart digging in my heart 너 웃으며 버릇이는 허벅지를 때려 그러면 나 차차처럼 찰지게 맞아 This is off to a good start actually. 내게 이끌리는 송아지 너 365일 넘버 위에 교도관 눈이 오나 비가 오나 감시하는 너 수아비 그녀 달력은 매일이 똑같은 날 She always Thanksgiving Day Thanksgiving Day 매일 터럭터럭 제껴대는 나의 공간 너 마치 선심 쓰듯 하지 나쁜 홍길동 뺨에 붙은 쌀도 빼서 넓은 기침배 보쌈 내찌개 너 다 해먹어 어시구 저시구 잘도 돌아가네 어시구 저시구 지화자 좋구나 그녀는 매일 birthday Always I miss you baby All for my slide all for my slide All for my slide all Chorus is a bit shit. It sounded alright when he was rapping. And they got the chick in the bathtub with feathers. 처럼 달라 실어버린 거니 동사기보대 너 으리으리 땅부자 어썸 이 모자 양치 강할 내 김오지 어려 추수한 쌀로 밥하면 미슐랭 별 5개 맛집 넌 그리프리 섹시 좋아 나도 아이스크림 넌 사가스가 바가지 껴도 매력이 빔빔 어머져버려 네 앞에 서면 또 지지리가 돼 Despacito 노력해봐도 지지리가 돼 Chorus is just weak R&B crap. But the verses aren't too bad. Let's move it on and see if it does anything else. Not really. Yeah, let's move to the next track. Your song. from Super Junior, right? I assume it's the same dude. But what's he doing on Interpark Music? Did he lose his deal? Song for MVC show. Okay, so it's a like a OST or something. Oh, that doesn't really count. I'll just get rid of it. It sounds like crap anyway. Nangman Band and Lee Sang Soon. Alright, let's check this one. When I see the word band in the fucking title, I expect something that's a little bit of rock. Just a little. Don't have to go fucking full Metallica 1986, but come on, perk it up a bit, guys. Jeez. It's so forgettable, I can't even remember what the fucking song's called. I was just reading it. Stays you up. Alright, that's boring. It's just not going to change. Fuck it. Let's move on. Jay Park has a new song, Sexy Forever. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Jay Park is usually pretty shit. Unless there's every now and again he comes up with a good song, and that's usually a rap song, like a pretty hard sort of one. That's what he's good at. But all the I'm trying to be Mr. Ladies Man stuff that he does is fucking terrible. So this is probably going to be devastatingly bad. But let's check it out. We'll give it a chance. He might surprise us. Give us your best, Jay.
A lot of people tell me, man, especially the women, I still got that swag, man, at 63 years old. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I like to think I do anyway. I ain't trying to blow smoke, man. You know, but yeah, I feel sexy forever.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. They try to tell me you can't always have it your way. They try to keep me out of class up in the hallway. They try to tell me that your looks will fade someday. Maybe
I still got more swag.
Not me, bitch. I'ma be sexy forever.
Got more swag than these clowns. Jesus.
I'ma be sexy forever. I'ma be sexy forever. Young Asian man pulling your girl, fizzing up like a soda, stretch it out like a yoga. I'm on the hunt like a poacher. Young pretty things get like mocha, not the pretty things get like coca. Up and down roller coaster, bounce it, bounce it, bounce it, yo. Living life, got a house on the moon, yeah. Way up, loving my view, ayy. Bless me, yeah, I true. They can see that I'm wavy, call me Sean, ayy. No fucking around, yeah, we repping the town. All of the family, they fucking proud. Taking it higher, but it's going down. Taking it higher, but it's going down. They try to tell me you can't always have it your way. They try to keep me out of class up in a hole.
Yeah, it's not good. It's he's done worse songs than this. But yeah, it's not he's not playing to his strengths.
Champagne and souffle, silk sheets where I lay. Stick me in a cave. I had a bitch lit all day. I'm on motherfucking sex symbol. Be up in a hospital, cause I look so good. Damn it, hurts like a pot pimple.
These people should all be compensated for having to be in the J Park video. Yeah, it's not very good. He's had worse songs than this, but a shoot and a dab within 5 seconds. I don't actually know what that means, but yeah, enough. 5 days. We're getting into the stuff which is might have just nearly run out of songs. Yeah, we have, because we're down to Kyung Dasom, and I did her last week. So we'll just do this one here, which I think is the only one. This is not really that great. Yeah, I think that might be it. Chaseok means there's not a lot of stuff going, but at least I'll get more images for my index, so that's good. Always hard to find good index images, so hopefully some more K-pop girls, did the whole hanbok thing. Well, that's it. That's it for the songs. Look, I'll probably dig around a bit more later and do some more, but I've got tons already. There's only really 3 songs that I feel comfortable playing on air. I'll probably try and find Day 6 as well. I'll try and find some of the other ones that didn't suck too much for the radio show. But, yeah, it's a pretty dismal week. So yeah, sorry about that. Probably not the best week to do the roundup on the stream. If you'd like me to always do the roundup on the stream, you can tell me, and I could probably think about that. It seems to be popular, but dab within 5 seconds. So the dancers, yeah, I don't know. Am I going to watch Worlds? Yeah, I'm going to watch the grand final when it comes on. I think it's November. start of November. It's the grand final, so I will check that. So that might mean I don't stream on that day if it ends up being a Sunday, but I think it might be a Saturday. The dancers thing reminds me of something that I saw on Australian Sana's Twitter, actually, where she retweeted something saying that someone's trying to copyright a dance move. That always comes up every now and again in K-pop. And I'll see if I can find it on hers. Yeah, controversy about Fortnite using dance moves from rap songs. And, you know, that's... Give credit where it's due. That would be like sampling someone's song, renaming it, and calling my own without giving credit. Actually, no, it wouldn't be like that at all. As far as copying dance moves and trying to claim copyright on them, that's actually been tried before. There was... Actually, Michael Jackson's company tried it with the moonwalk. But they couldn't. And the reason why they couldn't is because is really logical when you think about it. They were able to copyright, I think, the shoes that he used or something like that, but they couldn't copyright the dance move because you can't do that. Because as soon as you start copyrighting dance moves, you actually stop people from dancing. Because, you know, what if you try and teach a moonwalk in a school, in a dance school or something like that, and then someone takes a video to show people your dancing move, then suddenly you've broken someone's copyright. So, or what if you dance the moonwalk in a street and someone who you don't know videos you, and then they say, oh, you've plagiarized it, then you've broken copyright. So you cannot copyright dance moves. It can't be done. You might be able to possibly copyright an entire dance routine. Like if you've got a very specific, like, I don't know, 3-minute dance routine with all these moves from the start to the end and they're exactly the same, and then you do that, then maybe you could try and copyright that. But even then you'd probably struggle. It's dance copyright is never held up in any courtroom ever. There's not one single case where it has. And that's because dance actually relies on other people being able to do the dance in order for it to culturally make any sense at all. So, I mean, I understand these people might be a bit upset because they thought of something and they're not getting paid for it, but, you know, maybe if they quit doing the fucking faggoty ass dances and just worked on the music and made the music a bit better, they could maybe people would want to steal that instead, and then maybe there'd be then they could do a copyright claim that actually makes sense. I mean, since when is rap music supposed to be something you dance around to like a dickhead anyway? I remember, you know, I was a big fan of Ice-T when I was growing up, and he used to give shit to all the K-pop guys who dance, and he'd just call them dickheads and stuff. It was hilarious. There's used to be a real sort of animosity between the real hardcore rappers and the ones who did the sort of the dancey rap music. And that's why when Soulja Boy came out, Ice-T basically came out and said, this guy's a fucking idiot. So, you know, and this whole, if you keep clicking through this whole trying to make it a racial issue, it's just like, yeah, whatever. It's not a racial issue. It's a you can't copyright dance moves issue. You can't do it. Doesn't matter who you are. Because the whole point of dancing is that people get to participate in it. Anyway, that's enough of that. So hopefully you enjoyed the stream. I'm going to stop streaming now because I'm a bit of a headache actually from all those shit songs. And I just wanted to go and chill out for a while. So, hopefully you dug it. I'll be back with a stream next week. And, there'll be some more posts. There'll be the Year of Sidebar Kyla post will come out, which will have a lot of fun links on it for you guys to check out. And there might be another post or two as well about what, I don't know yet. We'll worry about it when we get there. So yeah, have a good week, and of course I'm on the radio tomorrow. Tomorrow's a public holiday here in Australia, so who knows, I might even stream a bit more. I might do some game streams tomorrow or something like that, or something. But thanks for all turning up and listening to me talk about K-pop for 2 hours. Much appreciated. See you folks.